What is up, budgeting family and friends? My name is Shirria. This is the Shirria Mag channel where I am documenting our six-figure debt-free journey as an entrepreneurial licensed clinical social worker with a virtual private practice, along with my husband who is a welder. Together we have a combined income of about $130,000. We started our journey back in October of 2023 with $305,884 worth of debt, and we have a goal to have that debt paid off and completely eliminated by December 31st, 2026. That is a very ambitious goal, but I'm still going with it. I am documenting and sharing our journey with you guys here in the form of monthly budgets, weekly budgets, Transfer Tuesdays, debt updates, income reports, and quarterly net worth updates. If that sounds like something that you are interested in, if that sounds like a journey that you are interested in following, be sure to click the subscribe button. And if you know anyone else who may be informed and inspired by following my journey, please make sure to share my channel with them so that they can also subscribe. And it is July week 1's budget. So we will get right into it. On the screen here, you see that I have my budget template up. The template, if you are interested in it, I ordered it from Etsy, and the link is listed in the description box below. This budget, I do budget weekly. I do a monthly budget, and then I do a weekly budget, and my husband is paid on Thursday. I am paid on Friday, so our budgeting weeks go from Thursday to the following Wednesday. So this particular budget started Thursday, June the 27th, and it ended Wednesday, July the 3rd. The income for this pay period was planned at $1,775. What we actually earned, that was with $850 planned for my husband, and what he actually earned was $792.23. $925 planned for me, and what I earned was $936.67. And then I received an insurance refund check in the amount of $442.15, which brought our actual income for July week 1 to $2,171.05. Savings for this week was planned at $175. That was with $50 into my high yield savings account, $50 into my husband's high yield savings account, $10 to in-one investments, $25 into our Christmas 2024 fund, $10 to my son's college fund, and $30 to my daughter's college account. And we were able to actually apply the $50 in my high yield savings account, the $50 into my husband's account, $10 into my in-one investments account, $25 to Christmas 2024, $10 to my son's account, and $30 into my daughter's college account. That brought our actual savings to $175. We transitioned over to bills for this week. Bills for July week 1 were planned at $839.77. That was with $333 planned on my mortgage, and we actually paid $332.99. $133.26 planned for Farm Bureau, and we paid $133.26, and then $373.51 for our auto insurance, and we paid $373.51, which brought our actual bills for July week 1 to $839.76. All of the bills actually are auto debited, so most of the time it's going to match unless for whatever reason a debit does not come out. We transitioned over to expenses for July week 1, and the expenses were planned at $650. That was with $150 in groceries, and what we actually spent was $66.83. $120 planned for gas, and what we spent was $180.95. $50 was planned for beauty maintenance, and $0 was spent. $0 was planned for boys' hair, and $0 was spent. $50 for toiletries, and we spent $49.21. $50 for a household, and we spent $15.88. $50 for fast food, and we spent $75.99. $25 for date night, and we spent $15.27. $0 for spend for me and my husband. $80 for miscellaneous, and I spent $133.56, and $50 for tithe, and we did tithe. $25 for car maintenance, and I said I was going to go to the bank last week, but I didn't. So 0 went to car maintenance, which brought our actual expenses for July week 1 to $587.69. We go over to debt, and debt was planned at $624.23 for this week, with $46.03 on the Carnival Barclays card. That is the minimum balance. I do continue to track my minimum balances so that I can have an actual reflection of what our snowball is the snowball payments are from week to week. So $46.03 on the Carnival Barclays card, but that has a 0 balance. So that payment was snowballed into another payment. Probably this payment. No, probably my car payment. And then we have $40 on Delta American Express, which also has a 0 balance. So the $86.03 was actually snowballed into a principal payment for the Honda Pilot. And then $0 was due for a Hilton American Express, and we put $49.41, which was probably an expense. I'm trying to do better with recording expenses in the actual expense category as opposed to as a debt, because we do use our Hilton American Express for the points. And so that should be more of an expense and not a debt. And then for Honda Financial, we pay weekly installments of $250.20. For this pay period, we paid $387.22. And then our HELOC was due at $288, and we paid $288, which brought our actual debt payments for this week to $724.63. We transition over to the budgeted versus the actual. And the planned income for this week was $1,400. The actual was $2,171.05. The income saved was planned at $175, and we actually did save $175. The income spent is the combination of bills and expenses, and that was planned at $1,489.77, and we actually spent $1,427.45. The debt paid was planned at $624.23, and we actually paid $724.63, which had a planned remaining balance of a negative $331.93 and an actual leftover balance of $117. And that may be accurate. I'm not quite sure. I have been intentional with tracking what is left in the checking account when the new budget starts, but I'm not sure. I think it was more than this actual amount. So by the time we also started this week with $273.03 in the account. So we go over to the breakdown, and it looks like we were able to save 7.5% in savings. 36.1% of our income went to bills, 25.3% of our income went to expenses, and 31.1% of our income went to debt. We were over in the gas, fast food, and miscellaneous categories. And so when we go and review our expenses, miscellaneous loan to my nephew. Of course, the gas is usually when we put another miscellaneous was car parts. Gas in the Pilot, oil for the big truck was another miscellaneous expense. Another loan to my nephew. I think I only gave him one loan, so I'm not sure if that's accurate. I may have documented that twice. Gas in the Camry. We ate out a few times in the last week. I made a principal payment of $137.08, which was reflected in my Transfer Tuesday. Gas in the Honda again, and then fast food again. So the miscellaneous expenses there, it doesn't look like there were a lot of miscellaneous expenses. So what must have happened was when we did spend in the miscellaneous category, they were bigger purchases for us to be over by that amount. So that is it for July week 1's budget. If you have any questions about how I'm budgeting, what I'm budgeting, and why, please be sure to list them in the comment section below. If you or anyone you know is on a six-figure journey or a debt-free journey and can be informed and inspired by my journey, please make sure you have subscribed if you have not already, and share my content with others who may be informed and inspired as well. That is it for July week 1's budget. Thank you so very much for watching. I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.